Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a You versus Them love reading for Sagittarius. We'll explore your energy, the energy of the person on your mind, and the dynamic between you, not to fix or chase anyone, but to support your clarity, self-trust, and emotional steadiness. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Sagittarius, please. All right, so your person is showing up as the Eight of Swords in reverse. Your energy, the Seven of Swords in reverse. And we have the Four of Cups. Okay, when all the cards come out in reverse on this channel, like it or not, we put them upright. All right, so some of you may be dealing with a Cancer or Pisces with the High Priestess. I actually feel like you two are mirroring each other in a lot of ways. I feel like you both have secret feelings or have secrets here, but I'm getting more so secret feelings, but nobody is quite emotionally investing here. The Eight of Swords tells me that this person is really kind of stressing, replaying events over and over in their head, maybe rereading messages or interactions here with you. They have kind of a bit of a nervous disposition and they may be holding back because of that. Now, it could just be butterflies, Sag, but it could also be, because something here has happened between the two of you. Oh, the Ace of Cups, they see so much potential for a new beginning. Okay, so for a lot of you, this is a secret admirer, somebody who's really stressed, anxious in the background here. And we see the Nine of Treasure in reverse, so the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So this person might also be a little bit stressed because they might be feeling like you're a little bit out of their league. They might feel like they're not exactly where they want to be, whether that's physically or financially. So I'm getting some insecurities coming through. I do feel like this is somebody that you see somewhere like work or school or the gym or someplace you go back to. The Seven of Swords, Sag, can certainly be that you're avoidant, avoiding this connection, or you're struggling in another area with someone or something that's draining your time, your energy, your love, your money, your resources, and you might be focused on that. But for a lot of you, I get that you actually, I kind of feel like you two are crushing on each other. We see the Six of Coral, so I feel like you're getting a lot of reward, recognition, you're focused on your success right now. But I also think like you want something to happen here with this person. And yeah, you're viewing them as the Sun, Leo energy. So you're seeing them as having a bright, sunny disposition, passionate, playful, getting a lot of attention. But when it comes to you, they might clam up a little bit. They might get a little bit nervous. So I see what's happening here is nobody's quite emotionally investing just yet, Sag. But your person is viewing the relationship as the Four of Wands. Soulmate energy. I mean, they want like a real relationship with you, not just a hookup. And you're viewing the relationship as the Hierophant in reverse, Taurus energy. So this may be something that's just very different from you. Maybe you two are very different, but you're not jumping quite to that conclusion yet. But this person in their mind, especially if they're a water sign, like they've already planned out, how many children you're going to have, right? They might not tell you that, but that's where they're going in their, in their head. But you're not quite there yet, Sag. You're in the Hierophant in reverse. You're probably this is exciting. I want victory. I like this person. Let's see where this goes. And your energy here is the Six of Treasure. So you do feel like you two are really harmonized, that you two complete each other or complement each other in really beautiful ways. And I think you're excited about potentially dating this person or bringing this connection into balance. I think there's something very sweet here. And I just kind of feel like you're both kind of waiting for the other one to make a move. Okay, so let's see. What else do we need to know about this person? What else do my Sagittarius need to know about this person? All right, so we see the Forest Temple, Enlightenment. We see Grace. Ooh, beautiful. And we see Growth. Beautiful. So I feel like this person with this Enlightenment energy is somebody who's very awakened. We also see that they're very wise. They want to do things right. I mean, they do have a bit of a nervous disposition, or they're going over and over things in their head. but they definitely want to see growth and expansion, and I feel like they're waiting for the right time. They don't want to rush into things. They don't want to be overwhelmed. They don't want to overwhelm you. So I like that. I mean, I do feel like, even though they may be holding back a little bit, they just want to make sure that things are done right, because they want something serious here. All right, which is quite refreshing. All right, let's see what might we need to know about this person, their shadow, or what might be holding them back. All right, so we see losing yourself. So in the past, this person may have gotten lost in connections. So I feel like that's something that they're trying to amend, they're trying to fix, they're trying not to do that here. Again, they're a very emotional energy, so I feel like they love hard and they love deep. All right, so there's an intensity here to this person. And we see not being you. So you're trying to project a perfect image, but it's not really you. Be yourself. And I did get that this person might be a little bit of a perfectionist here, Sag. They may, like I was picking up on, they have some insecurities about maybe they're not where they want to be physically or financially or something like that. And so they don't want you to judge them or they don't want to make a fool out of themselves, let's say. All right, but let's see what this person wants to say to you. What does this person want to say to my Sagittarius, please? All right, ego. So I let my pride get in the way of our connection. Okay, so maybe if that's for those of you where maybe you have a history with this person, but I'm also getting too, like their ego is kind of running the show. That's why they're holding back. The ego can sometimes keep us stuck because it, keeps us safe. We don't want to look like a fool. Again, I do feel like they might be worried about how they look or how much they have. And we see unworthy, you're a better person than I am. So this person definitely does feel like you might be a little bit out of their league here, Sagittarius. All right, so let's see. Anything here that might be hidden? Anything here that might be hidden, please? All right, attract. So Spirit's advice here is set your intentions high and know you deserve to receive love, joy, and happiness. Okay, so good advice for both of you, but I also think this person, they might feel like they're punching above their weight class, but they know that, they do feel like to some degree they do deserve this, that you two would be good for each other, even if they're a little bit insecure. And we get unexpected, all right? So unexpected people, events, messages, travel, or situations here. Yeah, and I do see that with the Four of Cups, Sag. It does feel like, this is something that's kind of come out of the blue or happened unexpectedly. Okay, so let's see. What are their very next moves toward you? All right, we see the Fool card, not quite taking a risk or taking a leap of faith. The Strength card in reverse tells me they're still building up strength and courage here. So over the next couple of days, again, this person is building up their strength and their courage to ask you out or to talk to you or to tell you how they feel. But do I think they're going to do it? Most likely. It feels that way. All right, advice and guidance for my Sagittarius, please. Advice and guidance for my Sagittarius, please. All right, return to your body. So Spirit's saying, Sag, right now, it's really important just to stay grounded. All right, and at the bottom of the deck, don't personalize any sort of pause or them holding back. Not everything is about you and not everything requires a response. Yeah, because I feel like right now they're just kind of gathering information, building up strength and courage. So just stay grounded. I do feel like this is unfolding beautifully. All right, my lovely Sag, sending you love and light. Take care.